Hi, my name is Jen Myers. I'm the Chief Watch Officer and Public Information Officer with Arlington County's Department of Public Safety Communications and Emergency Management. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about disasters that can occur here in Arlington and what we can do to be prepared for them. The winter season is coming upon us, and there are several types of natural disasters that can occur and do occur here in Arlington. There's hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding, which is severe rain, even earthquakes have happened here in Arlington. But the thing we want to talk to you today about or focus on is being ready for the winter weather. Snow can be difficult to track. It can fall fast in a short span of time, which we just saw here a couple years ago in our area. Ice can be challenging when you're walking as well as driving. There's black ice that also causes problems on the roadways. There's a lot of residual effects of snowfall and ice storms. Those can be downed wires, tree limbs that are falling, as well as power loss. So what we want to do today is we want to be informed, be prepared, and be ready. One of those things that you can do is create go bags. And that means even at your home, your office, or even in your vehicle, it's a good thing to have a go bag. We got to also remember our special populations of older adults, as well as our young children, and even our pets. Go bags for everybody. You can use any type of bag like this. You can use a backpack, a duffel bag, any sort of small suitcase even, or anything like that, just to have items that are specified for you and your needs. We also want to remember that you need 3 days worth of items. Keep supplies worth of 3 days, and then important part too is also have a gallon of water per day for a person in your household, and actually a gallon of water per day for each pet that you have in your household as well. Some things that you want to consider putting into a go bag are things like games for your kids or for yourself if you're going to get bored. If the power goes out, cards are a great thing. Also, blankets. These things are great, these Mylar emergency blankets. What they do is they can keep in the warmth if it's too cold, and also they reflect the heat, and they can also make it so you can cool off as well. Important item is your battery-operated radio, or even some of them have wind-up still, where you can get the weather, the news that you need to you as soon as possible. Always things to remember though, even if you have flashlights or radios with batteries inside, you want to take those out when you put them in your go kit. Batteries corrode, and we want to keep those separate for longer lasting items. Also, first aid kit. These things are also great, these glow sticks. All you need to do, you can get these at any of the Walmarts, Targets, any kind of convenience stores or anything like that. You break those in half and they light up. It's a little source of light for you as well if you don't have a flashlight or anything like that. Things you want to think about too are medications. Really important. Cough drops, Kleenexes. You never know if you're going to get a cold during that time or have one. You want to make sure you do have a week's worth of your medications if you're prescribed medicines. That's really important to make sure, and you have a week's worth. So that's the 3 days of supplies. But as far as medications, and also think of your animals if they're on medications too. You want to have their medications ready too. There's things like candles. Sometimes those aren't the best, obviously, but you can now get candles that you don't even have to, they're also battery operated or solar operated, and then they'll go on too, that you don't have to worry about fires or anything like that. Cell phones, important things that need to be charged. You want to have those charged up if you hear any type of storm coming, anything like that, whether it be severe rain, winter weather, the snow and the ice. You want to have all your items charged up and ready to go prior to, in case the electricity goes out, because there won't be a means of charging those things, and possibly for even maybe 24, 48 hours before you can get that. And we've experienced that as well here in Arlington County. Things that you can also pack in are MREs. Those are easy to get at any sport, camping type areas at stores. Pet food, always make sure, again, like I said, you have that. Plenty of drinking water, canned foods. We have even heatless items that you can go ahead and utilize. So those without a heat source, you can do those because those are things you might have to think about too, is not having the heat. Canned foods that you can eat without heating them up. A thing in your go bag too could also be a can opener. Get those cans open if they don't have the flip lids. If you get stuck at the office in your go bag, and like me, I'm allergic to chocolate. So everyone wants a chocolate bar. For me, that wouldn't be good. So I don't use any chocolate in my little go bag that I have at work if I'm going to get stuck. You know, something like a power bar or something like that you can also think about. Because again, we want to be informed, be prepared, and be ready for anything that happens. If you have to leave your home or anything like that due to evacuation or go to a shelter, you want to think about important papers, insurance cards that are important to have for you or your children. As far as pets, really important, microchip your pet. We've seen now where unfortunately people have had to leave behind their pets, or they're not allowed to stay in the same shelter as the people are. Here in Arlington, we're very fortunate where we can do that. We do have shelters set up. If we had to utilize the shelters here in Arlington, they make arrangements for the pets. One thing you can do also as well is sign up for Arlington Alerts. That's a method that we use to notify our citizens in our county here, as well as our employees here in the county, of situations that are occurring. This means everything from severe weather, severe traffic. At some points, we even put out things like missing juveniles or missing adults, anything that we need, or if you're to shelter in an area or actually stay away from an area. We can put those things through Arlington Alert as well. Now, what could you also do as far as volunteering? We actually do emergency management. We have volunteers that work with the community, and we have that called Network for Community Readiness, and which you can sign up for at readyarlington.com. I appreciate you all listening today, and if you have any questions, you can always contact us through readyarlington.com.